YouTube, it's Ashley, back again with another thrift haul. This one's probably going to be fairly short. I just have 2 trips to Savers and a trip to Goodwill to show you. So I'll start off with the oldest piece, which got left out of a previous haul. This is just a time that I went and picked up one item from Savers. Should have been in the last haul video, but somehow got misplaced in my room. So I'm glad to have found it and now be able to toss it in the wash so I can wear it. I picked up this flannel shirt, and it's just a little heavier than your typical flannel, almost like a jacket where it's got this lining at the collar. And it is Arrow brand, and it was $3.99. It was in the men's section as a size small, but this is pretty small. Like, it's not your standard men's size small, so I'm not sure if someone shrunk it or what happened to it, but I thought that was a really good deal for $3.99. And that might have even been a sale day. I know I got a few items on sale days. And then my next trip to Savers is all books. And of course, I did the buy 4 get 1 free that I always do. And one of the first things I found was this Sin City graphic novel. And this one is number 5 out of the series, which I'm not sure if I have 1 or 2, but I definitely have one of the Sin City books already. I might even have 2. Then I picked up, these I thought looked hilarious. And this was just after the new Star Wars movie came out. I hadn't seen it yet, but I've seen it now, and it was amazing. So I got William Shakespeare's Star Wars and William Shakespeare's Return of the Jedi. And I thought the pictures on them were quite comical also. So that's what those look like. And they have like a really nice textured cover to them. And then I picked up Gone Girl, which I had completely forgotten I picked up because I just took it out as an ebook through the library. So I'll probably return it and then just read the actual book. So I picked up Gone Girl. I have already seen the movie, but I think there'll still be stuff in the novel that I can enjoy, even though I already know the storyline. And then I'd heard a lot of stuff online about the horror author John Saul. I've never read anything by him before, but when I was cruising some forums on Goodreads, I noticed that his name was coming up a lot as like a great horror author and one that people don't necessarily talk about all the time, like Dean Koontz and Stephen King. So I figured I'd give one of his books a try. I picked up Brainchild, so we'll see how that is. So those were my buy 4 get 1 free books. Then my boyfriend pointed out to me in the little like comic book magazine section, they had this little Muppet Babies comic, which is adorable. I used to love the show Muppet Babies. And there's even a Care Bears advertisement on the back. So I had looked in here to see what year it was from. I know it was from the 80s, but I can't recall exactly what year. Okay, there's a little post-serial ad in the front of this that says, request must be received by 8/29/86. So this probably came out beginning of 86, I would think, so around the time I was born, which is kind of funny. So the last trip that I'm going to show you is a trip to Goodwill for my birthday, which when I'm filming this was just a couple days ago, my 30th. I had gone up to Maine. My boyfriend took me to a Goodwill up in Portland, Maine. We went to, where did we go next? I think we went to Sephora after that, and then we actually went to Lush. It was my first trip to Lush. That was pretty fantastic. Stopped in at Tivana, which is a really nice tea store. Didn't get anything there. And then, oh yeah, then we went to dinner. We went to so many places that day. We actually stopped at IHOP and Sonic on the way up too. Not close together. IHOP, we had breakfast, and then it was probably like 2 hours later by the time we got to Sonic, and we just had some drinks, and I had an order of tots, because you can't go to Sonic and not get tots. But anyway, back to the chronological order of things. After we went to the mall up there in Portland, and we had gone to Sephora, Lush, and Tivana, we wanted to get some dinner. So we had been to a place in Portland before that was right next to a Goodwill, which it turns out is probably The one that we went to had moved to that new location, but previously it had been right next door to this restaurant. And I don't know if I could really call it a restaurant. It's just mostly pick up takeout orders there, and then they have like a couple tables. But it's called Po' Boys and Pickles, and they have amazing fried pickles, which is one of my favorite things to eat. So we got an order of fried pickles, an order of sweet potato fries, an order of spicy fries, and we got a Thai tea shake, which was also really good. So that was our dinner. And then we went to the movies and we saw The Revenant, which was awesome. So awesome. That's definitely a movie that I was thankful that I saw in theaters, because it's just so much better of an experience with a movie that's shot like that. The way it was filmed was amazing. So I had a really awesome birthday. I only got a couple things at the Goodwill, but I will show you what they are. So the first thing that I found was this little like poncho style sweater, which I will be waiting till the summer to wear, but it's from American Rag. And shirts, unless otherwise marked, were $4.99, so this nice poncho style sweater was only $4.99. And then the next thing that I found, I actually found two sweaters from the same brand. I'm assuming the same person donated them. And they are a wool and Angora blend. And I found this one first. And I don't know how well it's going to pick up on camera, but it's got these awesome sequined, almost like polka dots on the front. And it is a cardigan. It buttons up. And it's got these really nice buttons on it too. But yeah, this is the sweater. I almost got the other one. The other one was just a pullover. It wasn't a cardigan. And it was hot pink with black sequin dots on it. But unfortunately that one had a hole in it, and it had a stain on it, like some crusty stuff, which was gross. So I ended up just putting that one back. And then the last thing that I found, I was excited about. I'm sure I've shown it in a haul before. I got this long, like a nightgown, nightshirt kind of thing from the brand Monkey, M-U-N-K-I. And I got it at a Salvation Army close to me. It has like cameras all over it. Well, I found another thing from that brand, Monkey. This one is brand new with the tags on it from Marshall's, and this is just a regular button-up sleep top, not like a nightgown or anything like that, but it has giraffes all over it, which I thought was adorable, because I know I've told you guys about it before, but it's kind of like an inside joke between me and my boyfriend that he's a giraffe because he's so tall. So I'm going to wrap this up because my battery light is blinking at me, and I won't go on too long about the fact that my hair looks really bright in this video. I did recently dye it. It's a little different on camera, the color, but it is called Intense Copper. So hopefully this doesn't fade out too quickly. I really do like the color, and I will see you guys when I film my next video. Have a great day.